Welcome to Real Estate with Real Faces, where homes meet hometown heroes. We're your trio behind the transaction. I'm Claire Springer, a realtor.
I'm Ashley Four, a lender.
And I'm Lindsay Michael, a title rep, bringing you real conversations with real people in our community.
From local business owners to everyday neighbors, we're spotlighting the faces behind the places and the stories behind the sold signs.
So grab your coffee, pull up a chair, and let's talk life, business, and all things real estate with a personal twist.
Welcome back to Real Estate with Real Faces. Today, what we're going to be talking about is some of those red flags that are maybe within the real estate transaction, or maybe some of those red flags to look for when searching for a home, or even when selling a home, like some of the things that you shouldn't be doing. So we've talked about it before, but don't be afraid of going in when it's raining.
Yes.
Again, because of the water. And I would be mindful of somebody, if you're finding water in the basement, and somebody looking at the seller's disclosure and stating that there was never any water damage, or if you're already seeing signs that maybe there's been dried water, but again, on the seller's disclosure, they're stating that there's never been water, I would definitely ask questions. Maybe have an inspector come out who specializes in foundation and see if it is a potential that there's water, especially when you're seeing those signs like dried water on the flooring and such like that.
Or like the line that goes all the way across everywhere. I was
Yeah.
in a basement when I
Oh,
was looking
yeah.
for houses myself. And they're like, oh, no water damage in the basement because it was like a Michigan style
Yeah.
basement. And I looked and you can literally see a faint white line that
Yeah.
went like maybe 3 inches above the entire floor. And I was like,
Oh,
they should have painted better.
Yeah, exactly. I know. Also, there are some keywords that realtors use in their listing descriptions that we use to, again, we're salesmen or saleswomen, and there's words that we use to help the property. Okay. So there's certain words that you should be looking for. So for example, if it says investor special, investors welcome, like that right there is telling you off the bat, this house is going to need work.
Right.
So like looking for those small little signs is not necessarily a red flag
Yeah, but
if you're an investor, but if you're searching for a home that's updated and move-in ready, it may not be the house for you.
Yeah.
No, that's a
Might not
quick
be
check it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna
out of the
be
house,
more
yeah.
of a house that you're gonna have to put some time, love, money into.
And I feel like everyone's like definition of investor special is different.
Yeah.
So like I've seen investor specials where I'm like, oh, I would buy that, live in this side of it and renovate the other side, right? And then I've seen investor specials where there's just studs and
Studs. Yep,
concrete. And
yep,
I'm like,
yep.
wow,
yeah,
okay.
exactly. Also, looking at the seller's disclosure, making sure you're looking at those seller's disclosure, because there's times where we're gonna say it's a new furnace, it's a new AC, and then you look at the seller's disclosure and it's like, it's 4 years old. Like in my definition, I don't consider something that's older than 2 years old new anymore.
That's
Me. But there's some agents that, as long as it's within the 5 years, it's new. It's still new. I'm like, that washer has been through quite a few cycles in 5 years. I don't think that's new anymore.
No.
So just being mindful of that.
Especially I feel like with appliances, like newer appliances, I don't
Yeah,
feel like they
exactly.
last as long as
They
Yeah.
they used to. So, although it's new, but even a 5-year-old anything.
I'd almost be more excited. Like my dad has had the same washer and dryer since he built the house, and he built the house when I was 9. He's had the same washer and dryer for over 20 years.
Mhm.
And it's still, I mean, like the knobs are finally starting to go, but
Yeah.
but it works.
Mhm.
Everything, the clothes are always so clean. And I cannot say that we get the same clean from our new washer.
Same.
Another flag to look for is if a home has been sitting for a while. The things that go through my head are, okay, it's been sitting for 140 days.
That's a
I
long time.
just saw a house that was been sitting for 140 days. So I was like, okay, it's been sitting for 140 days, I immediately go to the history to see, have we done price reductions?
Mm-hmm.
And if we're not,
Why?
why?
Right.
Yeah.
Why are you not doing
Why are
price
we not doing
reductions if
this?
it's been on the market for 140 days?
Yeah.
And if you've only done one price reduction, why?
Right.
Like, is it because this is what you're needing or because you're just not getting that? Like,
Is it just because you want more money, or do
yeah,
you
you
have
just
to
hit,
pay, yeah, you have to sell it for this
yeah.
amount, you know?
But there's then, like, speaking for the seller side, then if you're not selling it within those 140 days and you're not doing price reductions, find out why it's not selling. Like, what do you,
Yeah.
especially if it's selling in the, all houses are selling in the area for that price. But like, what are some things that the house needs? What is turning buyers away?
Mm-hmm.
You know, is it the flooring? Is it the appliances?
Right.
Then now let's talk about offering a credit, or let's talk about replacing those items,
Mm.
or, you know, doing some up maintenance or cleaning or whatever the case may be. You also need to be asking yourself on both sides, like, why? Because
Right.
that's a long time,
Mm-hmm.
especially in our area.
Mm-hmm.
That's yeah, that's insane. Yeah. What are some red flags that you guys see on your sides?
I mean, obviously for me, well, I mean, red flags. I don't get to see a lot of I don't see it until it's already,
That's what I was just about
you
to
know what
say
I
with
mean?
title too.
Unless I look at the listing when somebody gives me a purchase agreement. But I think basement stuff is really important. Like you were talking about, like the water stuff. That's a really big one. Cracks. I don't know how important it is, to be honest with you, but like cracks in the ceiling.
Mm.
Um,
Settling.
settling stuff, because I have that in my house, like
Mhm.
in our kitchen.
Yeah.
And we tried to paint over it. It doesn't. It just re-cracks.
Yeah.
Like the cracks of paint. So, um, and just kind of like also something in my house that I noticed is in our hallway, in the middle of the wall. It like it's not it's not cracked, but you can see, like, I don't know, it's like where the wall joins in the
You might
middle.
have had like a trim piece that went around
I
like
know
at one point.
well, maybe.
Because like we had a bedroom like that and removed that, and the person that did it did not fill anything with like spackle and
Mm,
like sand it to make it even again.
mm,
And like that's literally what it looks like. It looks like two pieces of drywall pieces have come
yeah,
together almost mid wall, and it cracked there,
yeah. Or
which is
even
ironic, but
stains on the ceiling
mm,
Yeah.
for the roof. Because then you like
Water.
make sure you're getting an actual like roof inspection, not just like part of the whole home inspection. Because we did that with my house. We had a roof inspection and a fireplace inspection.
Yeah.
Which told us that had them pay to convert it from like a wood burning fireplace to a gas, because he said there was like a tile that was cracked inside,
Mm.
and he said we could replace it, but it's not. I don't think that's going to be viable for very long. So
mm,
we just had him replace it.
I do usually warn my clients that when you see a house that's listed as is, don't necessarily turn your head away from it.
Hmm.
Because as an agent, I usually like to find out, why is it being sold as is?
Yeah.
Is it because they can't afford to put any maintenance in? Or sometimes are you hiding something that you're not
Right.
disclosing?
Yeah.
So, like, if you're looking at a house as is, I highly recommend getting the inspection,
Hmm.
because also sometimes I've had experience that even though it says as is, I've been in a transaction before that, you know, it was small things that needed to be addressed,
Hmm.
and the seller was like, honestly, that those are small, like, we have no
We could do
problem
that.
doing
Yeah.
those things. It
Mhm.
was more of like, if something large
Big.
came
Yeah.
back,
Yeah.
we weren't willing to do that.
right.
Sure.
And I'm like, well,
That
Probably
makes
wouldn't have listed it as is at that point, but like, listen, to each their own.
right.
But I will say, like, a lot of people were like, "Oh, it sells as is, I'm out." No, not
Don't
necessarily.
don't
Like,
think of it
don't
that
run.
way.
That's not necessarily a red flag for me. Like, don't run
Okay.
away.
Yeah,
Let's
because
find out what the reason for
right.
them listing as is, and then also, like, you know, we had a house that was as is because everything was brand new in it. It's like, okay, well, then just get a home warranty, and then if
Right.
you want to feel safe
Right.
about it, you
Mhm.
know. But yeah, so I will. It's one that it's a misconception that everybody thinks that you need
Just
to
stay
know that,
away
but
from
yeah,
it, yeah.
yeah.
I'm trying to think of other things in listings that I've seen because I've noticed that without you having said anything about like the investor special. Like
My,
anytime I see it, I'm like, well,
my thing with,
Yeah.
with listings is like, if I can tell, which everybody can, that AI has written your
Oh,
listing description in in conjunction with crappy listing photos,
yeah.
I don't even like.
Oh, it drives me
And
insane.
it's my favorite thing to do is, sorry,
love looking
is to
at it.
scroll Zillow. Like,
Yeah.
I
But my thing,
love it.
what drives me insane is I'm gonna stand on the
Die on this hill.
soapbox. I literally, if you are an agent, get professional photos for your listing. It is a huge thing. Like, it's the first thing somebody's going to see. They're not going to
Mhm.
go into the house and see it the first time. No, they're going to see it on
Right.
the listing the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're putting photos of your iPhone photo up there, I mean, oh my gosh, I saw
I
this
struck a
house.
nerve. I'm so
Yeah, no,
sorry.
I saw this house. It was a luxury home,
Oh
a
no.
high price. Tell me why this agent is taking photos and he's in the mirror.
No.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Go get those professional photos done. Do a service to your seller
Seriously.
and the buyer. What?
Well, and that's how I feel about it, honestly. Like,
Like if
it
it's a
is,
luxury home, especially.
and
Like
it's just, it's not fair to
Ridiculous.
the sellers. It's a misrepresentation of the property, which
Mhm.
makes it not fair for the buyers.
Yeah.
Like,
And
what if someone's genuinely missing out on a home that they would have thoroughly enjoyed because you did not go to school for photography?
That,
So
you know
hire
what? I
someone that
understand
did.
that, like, there's some agents who are starting out and it's like, oh,
Partner
it's an
with a local
expense.
college.
Or
Yeah.
thank you, exactly.
Yes.
That's what I was gonna
Like,
say. There are photographers
who
out there
thought
that
about
are
that?
just starting out.
Yeah,
Like,
they need
They
to build a
need- yeah,
portfolio.
exactly.
even the high school students, I'm
Yeah.
sure they're gonna be better than your little iPhone photo. Stop using filters. Like, get out of
Listen, Apple
here.
cameras are very good, okay?
They are, but not for listing photos.
But we also use Ashley's Samsung for on the go
That's true.
recording.
Yes,
It's better.
but again,
But don't do it
not
for
for
listing photos.
photos.
No.
That where it's
No.
out on.
Or like
God.
when you see the ones that like
Would you take a headshot with your phone?
No,
There are people that would, though.
no. Yeah, there's people that use AI for their damn headshot.
that's wild.
Sometimes it's funny when it's like a caricature.
Yeah, but
like
not-
it's a
not if you're
cartoon.
professional.
But it's
headshot.
not when
No.
you're utilizing
I
it
don't
as
know.
marketing tools.
See,
What are you doing?
There's one agent who uses AI in our area, and he, in my opinion, does a very good job at using it in his marketing, but it actually looks like him.
There's also a person who uses AI consistently now on her social media.
Uh-huh.
She just posted
Uh-huh.
one this weekend and there's spelling errors in it. What are you doing posting that?
When AI was supposed to spell it correctly. That's a huge thing. That's a
And
huge
then-
misconception about AI, though. It's like, oh, I'm going to give it all my ideas and all of my spelling errors. Yes, you can do that.
Yeah.
But, like, it's going to spit out the level of knowledge that you put into
Right,
it. So, like, if
exactly.
it thinks you're okay with spelling errors, it's not going to spell check your
Well,
stuff.
and also like
And it will spell stuff
use
incorrectly.
AI.
And the dates are always wrong.
And listen, use AI. I use it.
Mhm.
But again, it's my teacher heart that literally you type something out, and then if you feel like you need some
Yes.
tweaking or wording, then use it that way.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I know people who are like, Here's my 2-bedroom, 1-bath home. It has a half-acre, fenced-in backyard, 1-car garage. Write me a listing.
And honestly,
What?
even
And
if
then
they did that,
the listing descriptions are this big, and you didn't reread it. So some of it is
yeah.
just they're redescribing itself. Used way too many adjectives. Like it's just this
Look
looks
at this
ridiculous.
stunning, sun shining, lovely, wonderful yellow butter house. Like, yes, yeah. But that's what I was gonna agree with you. Like, use AI to figure out, find whatever, and if that's how you're gonna start using AI, fine. Using it as a starting place is better than nothing. But reread what it gives you.
Well, and
Yeah.
because
Reread what it gives you.
some of the AI also for like listing descriptions, you also need to be careful of fair housing.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I saw one recently that was like only steps away. Ooh, what? No, you
Yes,
can't
it
say
is.
step. Like not everybody walks.
Right.
Just so it's just like, oh, that drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Gosh.
That's not a
That's a
it's a
big
red flag on the person.
Well, and like the red flag, at least I'm thinking about when I was looking for houses. Granted, I was younger, but still, like if I walked into a house that not necessarily hadn't been staged by any means, I would
Yeah.
look at a naked house. But if it wasn't clean,
Yes.
like if I'm not gonna lift up the nut and bolt covers on the bottom of your toilet and see if they've cleaned underneath there, but like I shouldn't be able to run my finger along like the top of a countertop that we did like just in the kitchen
Yeah.
and have there be dust or like residual drywall dust from recent construction or like all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That just in my head that shows again more on the listing agent. Like, why are we not preparing the house?
I went into a house. I had a
How much does
list.
it cost to get a house cleaned for like a listing? You want
It depends.
minimal
Well, it
cleaning,
depends on
not
what.
deep
Yeah.
clean. It's just not necessarily even recently renovated, so they're not dealing with construction stuff. Just the
120.
see.
That's not bad.
A deep cleaning is gonna be more.
Like-
But I went into a house recently, and it was a showing, and it said that this is like another red flag for the agents. Sorry, I'm bashing on all my peers, but
You know?
I went into the showing. It said that the washer and dryer was on the main level. There's
Okay.
no washer dryer. There's no washer dryer hookup. I literally texted the agent and was like, "Hey, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm missing something like crazy. Where's the washer dryer?" It also said in appliance like sale included.
Yeah.
Washer dryer.
Washer dryer.
So where is this? She goes, "Oh, I've never even seen the property."
What the?
What?
Yeah, she's never seen the property.
How?
She works with the property manager. She hires a photographer to just go take the photos. And then from the photos, she's never actually that right there to me is a red
That's
flag
a big red flag.
for you being a seller. If your agent is not willing to come out themselves and they're sending in their coworker or they're sending in their partner, that to me is a red flag. You should not represent your seller if you have not set foot into that property
1000%.
and seen it
Agreed.
yourself.
Right.
Because how are you going to answer any kind of questions?
Exactly.
Right.
Like, where's the washer and dryer?
Literally. I don't know.
I don't know. I've never been there. What?
It's
Well,
it's
and
your
then-
listing, right? Like
Also, asking for, I'm a big person on like, I don't ask you right away for feedback if you've seen the house,
Yeah.
like a showing, but I am going to follow up in a time period to see again what you thought of the house and like
right.
anything that can constructive criticism is what I believe. When I go and tell you, hey, yeah, my clients are not interested because the tenants in your listing obviously smoke in the house and we're just not interested because of the odor.
Mm-hmm.
And you're looking at me and saying, what? Oh my gosh, I had no idea that they smoke in the house. I was like, the walls are yellow. She was like, I thought that was just the paint color. Ma'am,
Nobody.
why are you not asking all those other showings for the feedback? Because I'm sure anybody else would have told you.
Yeah.
I'm just that agent that's going to tell you
So
why
I'll
I'm
tell
not
you. Yeah.
interested.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going to also tell you feedback. But like,
Yeah.
though, again, those things are just red flags for me on my profession. That like, if you're representing somebody, this is your job, this is your profession, your name is out there on that side,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not doing those extra steps.
Mm-hmm. I saw.
It shows who you are as a person.
So I saw this house. It's still for sale. It's by my house. Never looked it up. I'm not obviously gone in to look at it, but driving by it,
Mm-hmm.
the grass, if this was the ground, the grass was like this tall. And it was like the sign was almost covered.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
the whole
There's-
front of the house was covered with plants.
Yeah, see,
And
like,
I'm like, what is happening? Nobody's gonna want to buy
Yeah.
this house.
oh,
There-
I've had listings where it's vacant,
Mhm.
right? I've had a few. I would drive by though, like especially in the summer months, to see, hey, just to let my buyer or my sellers know, hey, heads up, the grass is looking really long.
Yeah.
Do you need a recommendation? Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Or I had a client one time that it was during the winter time. Again, house was vacant. We were having showings and it's vacant. And I was like, oh, I don't want everybody tracking in all the water from their snow. So I went out and I got like a little rug and towel and everything. Like just those extra little
Yeah.
steps,
Yeah.
and like you should be mindful of your listings, especially if they're vacant. Because I'm
Yeah.
assuming that was going to be
I'm
vacant.
assuming
Yeah.
it's vacant. I've never seen
But like
car there,
the
so-
listing,
But like also to
it is also
vacant-
on the seller though, because
Sure.
it is part of the contract that
They have to keep up
the realtor is not liable and not responsible for all of that.
Mhm.
However,
But you want to sell the house.
Right.
yeah,
There's a
Yeah.
listing in Osceola right now that it has always been a super cute house that I pass. It's on a very main road. And an out of area agent who I also am familiar with from before took the listing, which I noticed her name at first and I was like, weird. Like, I wonder if she's up here now, because she's down there. And within like 2 weeks, the grass was almost taller than the deck. It's looked like that for almost a month now. I think it's sat on the market probably maybe several months. I'll just say several months.
Hmm.
Because it just keeps getting worse and worse. And it sucks because it's such a cute
I
little
know. I believe it.
such a cute little thing.
They're going to see it on Zillow and then they're going to go drive by it. If
Yeah.
it doesn't have the curb appeal that we have stated before, like a little potted plant adds a huge thing.
Right.
Mow the grass. I don't know.
You don't gotta go crazy. You don't gotta like weed whack and edge it and do all the
Exactly.
things. Just
Yeah.
throw some
Make sure it's
lines in the
not.
front yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure it doesn't look like a freaking jungle.
Right.
Right. But
I'll pull it up later.
yeah, those are just some of my red flags. Sorry, it turned
Pet peeve.
into
No, that's fine.
I love it.
red flags on agents.
Well, I mean, that's. I mean,
Personally,
it's
the things that drive me crazy.
it's true that.
Also,
but
like
it's-
unresponsive. Whether you're a buyer, a seller, title, lender, if you are not being responsive, why?
Mhm.
What are you doing? Think literally, what are you doing? Do you want to sell the house?
Mhm. Exactly.
Like, buyer, do you want to buy this house?
Yeah.
Are you even in the market anymore? Just let me know. I'm not gonna get mad at you.
I just
and
need
like
to know.
I'm not gonna push you and be like, no, you gotta buy. You gotta buy.
Right.
No, that's fine. Just let me know. Just respond and be like, thank you, Claire. I appreciate you sending me all these options. I'm just no longer looking anymore. Fine. Let a girl know.
Just let me know.
Just let me know.
Send me a quick text.
Let
But
me-
no, you're right. You're right because like I have like a
Oh
bunch
my
of
God.
because then I'm just gonna
prequels.
continue to bother you.
I have prequels in my pipeline that are not responding to me. I'm like, well, I'm assuming they're no longer looking for a house or they went with a different lender, but they don't ever tell me. So they
Yeah.
just sit and sit and sit until it expires.
I know. It
Cool.
drives me bonkers.
I hate seeing all of them knowing that I'm not getting these. They're
Right.
just
Yeah.
sitting
They're
here.
just sitting
and I
here.
can't make them go away.
Just reach out to them and be like, hey, I'm trying to get these checked off my list.
Yeah.
But sometimes they don't even respond from that.
Oh, they won't. That's the
See,
thing. Because they just don't want to have any. They
I
don't.
just don't want.
They don't want the confrontation. It's not a confrontation. I just want to know.
Yeah.
But they think it's confrontation.
Do what panelists said yesterday. I sent him a video.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like, hey, like, who's that guy? Like, with the automotive guy who like screams at people.
Grow your automotive.
Yeah. He's like 30 days. You got 30 days on your prequel. I just sent him a video for like 4th of July.
That's so funny. Oh, that's a good idea.
Just be obnoxious.
That's
What
funny.
are they gonna do? Say no? They're already
They're
saying
already
no.
saying
yeah,
no.
they're already saying no by not responding.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, we actually got some confessions. We are going to share one of the confessions that you have shared with us.
Boop.
Well, let me pull it up. This one.
Is it anonymous?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing to do with real estate
I love
whatsoever.
it. That's fine. It doesn't matter.
I am an avid crop duster. Really, everywhere. Often I'll pass gas and walk by someone who looks like they could take the blame. Sometimes I know it smells and I'll intentionally make eye contact with someone and then nod my head towards a stranger as to blame that person.
One, judgmental. Why does someone look like a crop duster? Like, what's the? I need to know what the
What's the
physical
criteria?
appearance so I don't fall into that first and foremost.
What the?
I thought that was pretty
That's
funny. That was
wild.
I was like,
That's
what?
That's
My
great,
sister
though.
would literally.
I swear, you know what though?
I
The
can't.
amount of times that you have gone into like a grocery store or
Mhm.
something and you're like walking down an aisle and you're just like,
Whoa.
who did that? Like, literally, because and you're like, there's only 2 of us in this aisle. I know it wasn't me, so it's gonna be you. But holy moly, dude! Like,
Like, I'm not going to say anything.
no, I'm not gonna say anything because what are you gonna be like? Dang, dude, go check your pants. Like, you're not gonna- you're I'm just saying.
But if you
I
got
walk into an aisle and witness 2 strangers, I would. I'm gonna cry right now. I would literally lose my mind. I would just.
If I said something like that, is what you're saying?
Anybody. Like,
Oh.
if I just walked into an aisle and witnessed another stranger calling out I'd be like, I gotta get out of here. Like, I gotta go.
Oh my gosh.
this is too much.
This one called me out.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna call you out. I don't
Yeah.
think anyone else is going to, but like
Oh
a
my
child
God.
will.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
You're known to be like,
1000%.
what is that smell?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
as
a
loud.
smell. Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Show up. Oh my gosh. Little kids
But
who go into the bathroom.
Yeah.
My kid, my 3-year-old will go into the bathroom with me and he'll just pee. Just pee. He'll go, Mom, you pooping? Like, no, I'm not. Are you sure? Let me see. It's like, oh my god.
It's like a human,
Yeah,
it's like a
I'm
human
not, but,
instinct,
like,
though.
Who's gonna believe me
It's-
now that you yelled something
It's
like
like
that?
a human instinct to get defensive about that, though, because we were just in DC
Uh-huh.
and someone that we went with was in the stall and heard us
Oh, yeah.
talking about pooping. And she screamed from her stall, I'm not pooping. And we were like, okay.
Sure. Everybody
Oh, God.
poops. Okay.
There's a
That was
whole
so
book
funny.
about it.
I know, right?
my gosh.
That's so
It
funny.
was such a
Alright.
good time.
Well, we appreciate your guys' confessions and we want to
Keep 'em-
continue.
Yes, keep 'em
yes,
coming.
please share them. Like, as you can see, we don't even know who that was from.
Nope.
It's completely anonymous. But
But
if
I'm
you
crying
want to,
because of it.
yeah, but if you want to share your name, go for it. We'll shout you out. But if, yeah, again, it could be anything. All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time. And hopefully you learned something. And if you have a red flag that you want to share, comment and share it below. We'd love to hear it. Bye.
Bye.